Hi, kindergarten scientists. Mrs. Bridges here with your STEM activity, science, technology, engineering, and math. And I have an assistant today.
Hello.
It's Mason. And have you ever seen a flower outside, like this beauty right here, and wondered, how does the plant send food and water from the ground all the way to the top? Today, we're going to try to answer that question by starting an experiment. So these flowers are from my backyard. If you want to try this, you need to talk to your grown-up about getting a flower because you can't just go into somebody's yard and pick them. So you can watch with me and I will show you and we'll observe together as scientists. And we're going to start off with this is a daffodil. And I want you to look at it very closely. Observe it. You see it? It's got a stem. I did cut it from the plant, and it's got this long green stem right here, and it opens up into a flower at the top. What do you notice about the color of this flower right now?
I think that this part right here, like around, is kind of yellowish.
It's really light yellow though, right? Yeah. Do you see any other colors in this other than yellow?
I see white.
So some white and yellow, but nothing else?
No.
Okay. So here is our experiment. Here's my question. What would happen if I just took regular water and a regular flower, but I changed the color of the water? What would happen when the water went to the rest of the flower? So we have red food coloring, and we are going to put 10 drops in this water. Are you ready? Go ahead. Count for me.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So you notice the water is turning
red.
It's red. So scientists, I am going to place this flower into this red water. And the next step, not super exciting, wait. We have to wait, and we are going to check on this tomorrow and see if we observe any changes. You right now can make some predictions. Scientists make a hypothesis after they ask a question. Our question is, what will happen to this flower if we put it in red water? Make a prediction where you are right now. You don't have to tell me the prediction. You can just think it, or you can tell somebody at your house or your daycare or wherever you are. And we're going to check back and see what happened to this flower after 24 hours. That's overnight. So we'll check back. For me, it's going to be tomorrow. For you guys, you'll just be able to keep watching the video and you'll be able to see. So we'll see you tomorrow or just next in the video. Bye.
Bye. It's going to.
Hi again, scientists. Now that you know what happened to the flower that we put in the red food coloring, let's try to make another prediction. Let's ask another question. What will happen if we take the same lovely yellow and white flower and we cut the stem in half and we put one side of the stem in red again? Can you give it 10 drops, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we've got one red cup, and in the other cup this time, let's do an experiment. We're going to put 10 blue drops in this one. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is like the intro of Harry Potter.
So we've got blue in this cup and red in this cup. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to change this angle so you can see it a little better. This is one flower. And on one side, we're putting it in blue water, and on one side, we're putting it in red water. So, scientists, it's again time for you to predict or make a hypothesis. What is going to happen to this flower if half of the stem is in blue and half of the stem is in red? Make a hypothesis, make a prediction, and come back and check. If you are still watching, you are here to observe a flower that has been in red food coloring for 24 hours. Are you ready? Oh, I'm so excited to show you. Okay, so I've got my jar of red food coloring and I'm bringing the flower so you can see it. Do you see what happened to the flower? Look at the edges. I'll try to show you very slowly. Oh my. Amazing, isn't it? If you're still watching, that means you want to see the results, to observe what happened to my flower that I split the stem down the middle and put half of the stem in blue water and half of the stem in red water. You ready? Here's my 2 jars. All right, I'm going to show you the flower. Do you see what happened? Look, this is the blue stem, and this is the red stem. And then look at the petals. Do you see what happened? We've got blue edges on this side, on the blue stem side, and red edges on this side. So let's talk about why this happened. Why did the colorful water move from the water in the jars and the cups all the way up to the tippy top of the plant petals? Why did that happen? What do plants need to live? Water, right? They need water to live, but they don't have mouths like people do and dogs and cats. How do they get their water? Well, if the soil is wet, the ground or the dirt, the roots get the water. The roots are in the ground, and then they start to send the water up the stem. And you know what I think happens? I think that water goes all the way up the stem, all the way to the petals, so that the whole plant can get that very, very precious water that it needs to live. So, if you decide to do this experiment on your own, make sure you ask a grown-up for permission and assistance. And thank you for watching, scientists. I'll see you next week.